listeners. Let's go ahead and learn Over the Waterfall. Let's start by I'll just start by playing a slow version of the tune, and then after that I will talk you through all the bits that you need in order to play along. Okay, let's talk about this tune. This tune is really kind of a notey tune, and some tunes have a lot of space in their melody, which is kind of great for clawhammer banjo playing because you can have a lot of rhythm and rhythmic technique that you can kind of stick into different places of the melody. But this one has a lot of melody notes that need to fall in the right place in order for it to work. So you might have noticed that in the video at the beginning when I just played the tune, I actually pretty much played it the same way through every time. I usually add a lot of variations, but I didn't get around to learning variations, and they weren't very easy to improvise in this tune. One of the things that makes this tune really tricky is that the way that the bum ditty kind of happens, the melody actually starts on the ditty. So it kind of sounds like this. Diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum. So the very beginning of the tune, I'm starting with this hammer on the second string at the second fret, and sliding up to the third. And so that's diddy bum, diddy. So it can be a little bit tricky, and it can kind of mess with your sense of rhythm until you really get the hang of it. For better or worse, pretty much every section of this tune starts with that diddy bum. So if you get into the rhythm of it, you can apply it throughout the tune and it should work. So as far as fingers and what I'm doing here, I'm using my first finger. You could use your middle finger, kind of depends on however you feel most comfortable. So there is my slide, hammer to the second, slide to the fourth, and then I'm going to drop my ring finger on the first string at the fifth fret. And then I'm going to use my two fingers here. Sorry. And if you are more adept at using your pinky, you might want to use your pinky there. It might feel more comfortable. But if you're not adept at using your pinky, I find that using my ring finger and snapping back to my middle finger here and my first finger here works just fine. Now just there, I didn't use the thumb at all, and that's kind of up to you. This is a great place to use the double thumb or no thumb. Kind of either one works. And then that was the end of our part, and it ends on the bum. Bum diddy bum. Sorry, bum. Let me do that one more time. Bum. And so we're going to do that internal repeat, and then we're going to start with another ditty. Oh, and I finished with the strum, but you're not going to finish with the strum because you're going to finish with a ditty. Let me do that one more time. go to the third string, fourth. So I'm going third string, fifth. So then I'm at the fourth string, and I'm going fifth fret, fourth fret. And as I'm saying fret names, fret numbers, remember that I'm capoed. So when I say fifth fret, I mean the fifth fret from the capo. If you count your frets from the nut, you're actually going to be on the seventh fret. But I'm going to say fifth fret from the capo. So yeah, all of those parts have the diddy bum in them. And so I'm going to play that through one more time slowly. And I'm going to try to say diddy at the beginning of the phrase so you see where it lands. Diddy. 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 Okay, hopefully that's enough to help you through the A part. Here comes the B part. We're going to be starting with the diddy on the fourth string at the fourth fret. So it's hammer on the fourth string. There's your 4 chord. And so the main part of this is that I'm striking the note on the third string at the second fret. And then this little walk up is really fun. Hammer. I'm hammering on the fourth. Sorry. Got to get myself in the right headspace. I got to remember where I started from. So there we go. Hammer to the third string, to the second string, drop thumb, I'll do that one more time because that little walk up is so fun. Back to our internal repeat. And then again at that end part, I'm going bum. And so that bum at the end of our B part links into the diddy of the A part. So I'm going bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum diddy bum, like that. Okay. Once you've figured out that diddy bum element of this tune, I think everything lays itself out pretty easily. So give it a try. It's a super fun tune to play. It's one of those tunes that I know of. I've heard it a lot. And it shows up in jams. It's not like a jam buster or a tune that never shows up, but it seems pretty rare. I don't hear it a lot in jams. When I was kind of poking around to develop my version of the tune, I did see a lot of mandolin versions and flat pick guitar versions, and actually very few fiddle versions. So even though this is totally an old-time tune, and my research shows that it kind of came from the Galax, Virginia area, probably like many of these based on Scottish or English tunes. But anyway, it's definitely an old-time tune from the old-time repertoire. But these days, it seems like it probably gets played a lot more in bluegrass circles. But anyway, it's a great tune. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely let me know if you have any questions, and I will attempt to explain better if I can. All right, thanks.